Meet the Xperia V. The latest Sony smartphone shares much of its hardware with the James Bond-approved Xperia T, but adds water and dust resistance to the already nice-sounding package. The retail box is business as usual. Inside the box, you'll find an AC adapter, USB cable, a headphone set, and some complimentary earbuds. Following the design cues of the Xperia T, it has an arched back and a dark chrome rim around the sides. The Xperia V is a bit narrower than the T, but is slightly thicker, and we suspect the IP certification is at least partially to blame. On the front, there's a 4.3-inch reality display of HD resolution, which uses Sony's latest mobile Bravia 2 engine for enhanced contrast and color reproduction. A part of the screen is reserved for the home, back, and task switcher virtual keys, as Sony continues to move away from traditional hardware keys. Above the screen, there's a front-facing VGA camera, which we find to be a bit disappointing given that many video chat apps now allow higher quality video streaming. Up there is where you'll also find the earpiece, proximity sensor, notification LED, and ambient light sensor. On the left side, under a water-repelling lid, lies the USB port. The right side is host to the volume rocker and the power button. The primary microphone is at the bottom of the Xperia V, while on top, under a plastic lid, lies the 3.5mm headphones jack. The back panel is plastic but has a nice rubbery feel to it. The 13-megapixel camera is placed on top alongside the secondary noise-suppressing microphone. The single LED flash is located under the lens, and at the bottom you get a loudspeaker grill and a water sensor, which probably indicates if water has gotten in or that the back panel isn't correctly placed. The Xperia V runs on Android 4.04 Ice Cream Sandwich, but should get updated to Jelly Bean at some point this year. Sony's customizations run pretty deep, and virtually every part of the UI has been modified to some extent by the company's custom launcher. The lock screen gives the option to open up the camera directly, but doesn't allow you to swipe down the notification area. Speaking of the notification area, we have to point out that it now features quick toggles for mobile data, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and others. The task switcher uses the revamped interface with task thumbs on the right side and the so-called small apps on the bottom. There are floating widgets that can be used over the interface. Sony has brought over its new camera app with the superior auto option included. It automatically determines how the camera should act depending on conditions. Of course, you can still select the most suitable scene mode manually. The new gallery is here too, called Album. It shows your images in a reorderable fashion with plenty of eye candy.